Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 23 of the Cookbook Podcast.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan episode.
Yep. We made it. Greatness. We ain't gonna get to that GOAT debate. But as always, it's your boy Chris Mays, Diesel, Chocolate Thanos, Willie T. Shake Some. As always, I'm joined by my player partners, Katie and Free.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, how we doing?
What the hell is going on, man? Feeling good great on this Sunday. You know, it's about time for me to turn that. When this episode come out, that clock gonna be turned for me. You know, I'm gonna be the big 2-9, man, when this episode come out. So.
Start lying to you folks, man. Y'all, that nigga turned 35, man.
Nigga, no. Nigga, no.
35.
Nigga, no. I'm the youngest one out the group, man. Be 29, man. So,
well, baby.
That's why he be on here talking foolish.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't got no wisdom.
Nah, nigga, I'm just speaking the new shit to y'all old niggas, man. That's all that is.
That's the problem. That new shit need to get going, brother.
No, I think I'm the perfect blend, man. I think around our age is like the perfect blend of like the old shit and the new shit. Like we ain't too far removed from the old shit to appreciate it, but we ain't also just so closed off that some of the new shit. Like we still open minded about some of the new shit too. But this is really my birthday episode,
man,
so you know what I'm saying.
Generation, man. We all in the same generation,
but it's still like a span of time like that's different, bro.
About a year.
I don't even think
I'm a full year older than you, brother.
I'm not talking about just us. I'm just talking about the split in the generations. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no. Them folks up under us, the generation up under us, them folks different.
Woo.
But we ain't gonna go into all that, man. I'm doing great this week, man. Maze, how you doing this week?
I'm doing good, man. Man.
They said it's only 2.
You say check them young niggas when they come in here. You hear me?
It's time to get going, boy. But no, I'm good, brother. Good, man. Getting slimming out a little bit. You know, looking. I was like, hey, all right. You want to try and get slim trim like a bicycle rim. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, telling you. Hey, I just recently was like, I need to just give up sweets for like a month. So I'm about to put on that hard hat and just try to give them up for a month. We'll see how far I can make it. I don't know about a month, but
trying isn't real.
Okay, I'm in the process.
Save that.
So
we're gonna say that.
Not real, man. You either gonna do something, or you ain't. It may take a little longer than you originally thought and planned, but you either do something or you don't, man. You don't really try anything.
Hey, yeah, y'all. Free was in his bag this week. He was getting our asses.
So man, sure. Hey man. Say, man.
Tap in there now, then. Hey, that's why you got this twist out this week, man.
Fuck you talking about, man? Hey, they need me. They need me.
Hey, elevating, man.
They need me, brother. It's time for change. You mean?
I swear, man. Look, let my hairline come in back all the way. My dreads coming back.
Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, my barber cut my hair so good, bro. I thought that man listen, I'm very stern. I don't need no enhancements, brother. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought he had used enhancements on my hair, bro. That man, y'all see me, man? I promise y'all, ain't no spray on that.
Lean in a little bit.
That man said, hey, bro, just do me one favor, bro, please. I said, what, bro? What's up? He sounded all concerned and shit. He said, hey, man, please don't let this cut go to waste. He went to spin me around. You know your barber done did this thing. When he pull out his camera, oh, yeah, he done showed out.
And
he said,
that's the thing.
This the one.
Yeah, this shit going on Instagram.
Folks be like, why you got errands after you get a haircut? This is broadcasting here.
You talking about marketing?
It's really marketing.
You talking about getting out here, baby?
It's a partnership between me and my barber. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man. So that's why we got to be seen. It ain't just about us. This supporting black business.
It's about us. For sure, it's about me for sure.
You're not wrong.
You're not gonna lie to you about me. Nigga feel different. Nigga, the wind hit my skin a little different if I get a haircut. Nigga, I don't know.
But you know, it's the same way what they do when they get their hair done and stuff. You get shit that makes you feel good.
For sure.
I lined my beard up the other day. I was like, hey, all right. Did a whole new facial routine and shit. I was like everywhere I went, I feel I was listening to old school music. You know, you got the little extra bouncy stuff. Like, here come rubber band man. Walk down the street.
No. Nigga said he the rubber band man. That's crazy.
I ain't talking about T.I.
Nigga, who I is.
All right, but y'all know how it is, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's our fast food where we talk about various topics from all sorts of genres of news and entertainment and whatnot. So this week, we're going to start off with music and entertainment, talk about Kanye West. So Kanye, I don't know if y'all were living under a rock the past few months, But Kanye, his partnership with Adidas was nullified basically due to his anti-Semitic comments. If you go back a couple episodes, we discussed that in length. But recently, Kanye West and Adidas have finalized an agreement that entails the release of the remaining $500 million worth of Yeezy shoes slated for 2023. The renewed contract appears to focus solely on the sale of existing inventory and does not include any provisions for the introduction of a fresh Yeezy clothing or the shoe designs. I mean, it only makes sense because they weren't gonna move that stuff without him.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna call him Yeezy. Yeah, all right. Good luck to you.
No. Nigga, we know exactly what them are.
Yeah, that went.
These is Beezus.
Adidas. Come on, get your Adidas.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
Nigga got them Adidas on.
Man, listen,
niggas was gonna buy that shit for sure.
Folks would have bought it, but with that, the value of the original Yeezys would have went crazy, bro.
Yes and no.
That'd went crazy.
But no matter what the original product is, bro, people always gonna buy off brand.
I feel it, but the original, I'm talking about over time, the value of them original Yeezys, say there were never no more Adidas Yeezys that were ever to come out ever.
Yeah.
The value of the original Yeezys that were, all them bitches would have went crazy.
But I think it's so many Yeezys out there. I don't think it's just like a limited supply. You know what I'm saying? I think it's so many out there. Like it's just like, I mean, it might go up a couple.
I'm saying over time. You look at 5, 10 years from now, niggas still got a pair that they ain't really wore one of them type. They just realized the value in them.
I can see that.
Somebody gonna pay for them shoes. You see how we folks do J's and shit. 10 years, you got some Yeezys never worn. You gonna make a couple thousand off them.
Yeah, you are.
10 years later, Kanye come out with a whole new concept or some shit, and he's like, "Only get in is we got Yeezys."
Old pair of Yeezys.
That's some shit he would do too.
Yeah. Like you can't even come in this building unless you got on Yeezy.
But I know Adidas had to do this because I seen another tweet talking about how they struggling financially because Ivy Park, Beyonce's line, ain't selling the way that they thought it would.
Yeah.
And a lot of that, some people attribute that to one, they said it's ugly.
Yeah.
Some people like because when you look at Beyonce with Ivy Park versus Rihanna with Fenty, Rihanna out here pushing that heavy. I was
about to say I haven't really seen Beyonce since it came out. She ain't really put. She ain't
whenever she drops
something.
She send the capsules and shit to the celebrities, but you don't see much more than that. You see everybody
she do a couple pictures every now and then
with big time celebrities. Man, you see girls all over the place in that Fenty shit. You know what I mean? Like all
and that's another thing. It makes
Facts shit. Facts.
Okay. And they make for the big niggas.
I got the robe in the bathroom. Silk motherfucker. With the pajama pants.
I was gonna get the pajama pants, but they were sold out.
Listen, get you some of them pajama pants. Them bitches give you power.
Hey man, ladies, ladies,
make acting fool.
Ladies, that boy birthday coming up, ladies. Ladies, that boy birthday coming up. Hey, man.
Because Action's gonna be out right now. Get that. Bless my boy.
50, man. Straight up, man.
Hey, look, if you want to bless KD for his birthday,
give him some 50.
The act, his act is on the page. He ain't hard to find. He'll get you them size. Go ahead, drop it right now. What's your size is, KD?
It depends, but you know what I'm saying? We can make it work. Depending on what the fit.
So
see him, you know what I'm saying? We got see me for details.
See him in the DM.
Yeah. Oh, I like that, brother. Bars.
It takes me back to that Ladies Man. That's one of my favorite movies. Slept on. He's like, if you're rich and I boned you, please meet me by the nacho cart. Also, if you are rich and you would like for me to bone you, please meet me by the nacho cart.
Get on over here. Get on over here right now.
Yeah, Fenty got some nice stuff for me, man. Listen, we talked about it last episode. I think we talked about. Should I be a model? Put me up there for the big dogs. We need. That's a whole new subject we need to talk about. They need to take advantage of the big dogs. Big dogs will spin for some quality shit. They just ain't enough out there.
That's how I tell people all the time, right? So like that's how FUBU got started. He originally only put it on like bouncers and big guys because one, like we're walking billboards, everyone's gonna see that shit, and two, we gonna like you said, we gonna buy shit strictly because it's in our size. Like I can be at Walmart and see some joggers. I'm buying them because I don't know when they're gonna have them 3Xs in stock again.
Telling you,
Hey, Target, it's a brand called, is it Goodfella? I think that's what the brand's called. They got some. Hey, they fit good. They got some nice little joggers, nice little shorts, all that kind of shit. So
does it come in 3X, brother?
There's a store.
Yes.
I don't know about for Maze. This store ain't for Maze. I don't think
the 2X is ran big on me. I just
Maze, you may find a shirt or two in there. I don't know, fella. Katie, you for sure. I'm sure you've been in there. I know you've been in there. I'm sure. But there's a store called H&M for those that may not be aware.
H&M, I can't really.
Listen, if you one of them simple, just easy, it's like a man's version of like a
Rude 21.
I know there's a Fashion Over Men's, you know what I'm saying, but it's like that. It's like in the same line of like Fashion Over Men's. You can find some quality shit. You can find some for the
this is
fashion.
Boohoo, man.
I'm telling you, H&M is in the same. They very solid. Simple shit for cheap. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go to
they ain't got that. They ain't got that size though, brother.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You gotta dig. I gotta dig to the bottom of the damn.
Damn
stack. See if they got one
really
back there.
I know you can show out H&M because
bro. Listen, bro. I'm tall and big, bro, and my torso is longer than my legs, so it's like I have to find shit that's a little bit longer.
Okay. And I got fit,
but not big though. You know what I'm saying?
I be wearing these long fitted t-shirts to fuck out. You know what I mean?
See, my legs is long. I got a shorter torso, long ass legs. I hawk a motherfucker down. You hear me? Don't think because nigga ain't big. Nigga got some speed now.
Nigga be moving around.
Okay.
Hey, but this is a perfect time. If you got a big fellas, brand, say clothing brand or something like that, hey.
Fuck with us.
You found the perfect spot. Come send something my way.
We fuck with those who fuck with us, right?
So those that watch and support. If you know somebody that got one, man, send that to him, man.
Shout out my boy Skinny Worldwide, man. Unscripted Worldwide, man. You got the brand. We gonna fuck with you. Just so we can fit. So you got hats. We can always fit them.
Yeah, for sure. Hats, shit, sweaters, hoodies, sweatpants.
We're gonna make it look good. We're gonna make it look good.
Matter of fact, y'all need to keep the peepers peeled because we got some cookbook merch coming.
Stop playing.
I also that too. Hey, listen, wait till them sweatshorts come out for the summer. I'm gonna act up. I'm gonna act up in them sweatshorts.
Thighs out, skies out.
Stop
Understand me? Little wife beat all summer.
Hey, fit go crazy. But yeah, shout out to Kanye for getting that money squared away. And more music and entertainment news. Michael B. Jordan called out, interviewer L'Oreal on the runway. I'm not on the runway, but
she got named after the shampoo.
That's what she called herself, L'Oreal the Diva. I know she's on one of these morning show with
yeah, she should have came up with some better shit than that.
Yeah, but basically, he called her out because they went to the same high school in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And he called her out. It was actually from a previous interview, not from high school, but someone on the interview was calling him corny. This was back when he was with Lori Harvey. But they did actually go to school together. But yeah, she was calling him corny. And he was like, oh, yeah, no, I remember you called me corny. She's like, no, you wasn't me. I was talking about your name was corny. He's like, okay, yeah, go ahead, go finish. Yeah. He's like, yeah, but you interviewing me.
I mean,
on the premiere of the movie I directed.
Yeah, so and started.
If we be real though, when we were in high school, folks that not that. I mean, it's just some kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure,
kids that might have acted, or especially dudes and shit, they might have got picked on more than the average dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can see like. As a kid, you know what I'm saying? Why it's kid shit, you know what I'm saying? Not to say it's right or wrong, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, but
he's definitely okay. He's definitely okay for recalling that shit and be like, oh no, motherfucker, because I probably would do the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It was kid shit. I can see if she was on some like.
No, this is from an interview in 2021.
But yeah, she was bringing up the fact that they was calling him corny as a kid. Like he got picked on as a kid in high school and shit because his name and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they say he used to walk around with a headpiece and shit. Like he was just on some acting shit. Like he was trying to be an actor. But somebody also pointed out, they was like, bro, that's the same time that bro was in The Wire and shit. So
he was in The Wire. He was in Hardball.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he was like a kid trying to. He was already acting. Like,
but at the same time, you still a human being.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Especially during those formative ages when you're trying to like develop your identity, your self-confidence and shit like that. That's why a lot of people still have issues and shit. But it's like, nah, bitch. I remember I was at a cookout like a year or so back. I got the most backhanded compliment ever. Bitch is like, one, she wasn't that cute. But she's like, damn, Chris, you done glowed up. I'm like, did that bitch just call me used to be ugly?
Used to be ugly, yeah. So, boy, she said you had to grow into your face.
I was like, listen, bitch, your unorthodox looking ass. Don't get me come off this grill and fire your ass up.
This nigga said used to be ugly. That's crazy.
So she had to grow into your face.
I was like,
I mean, we all. I think everybody kind of run to that stage where, like, whether it was you just wasn't as known or popular or whatever the case was, and then, like, for me, coming from high school into college, and I kind of like started to, just become myself a little bit more. People from high school kind of noticed me a little bit more, and which they probably didn't notice me back then. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point, it's just like, I got the upper hand now. I got the high ground now, Anakin. So
you underestimate my power. No,
exactly. Exactly. But I think that kind of happens, and like you said, I mean, it's a flexing moment. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always, not always, but kind of just respect people, and because you never know when the table's gonna turn.
Because my high school, we didn't do that bullying shit. Like, we fucked with, same way with us. We fucked with our friends.
Yeah.
Like, even on days we knew they wasn't okay. Like, we was like, all right, cool, chill. But just randomly picking on people and shit, like, nah, because once you said, like, you never know who the fuck gonna come back around. You gonna need them. Or you not even need them, but just be like, man, I appreciate you. We was cool as shit. Like, and you never know. Like,
truth be told, I'm sure she's doing okay. You know what I'm saying? But obviously,
she ain't doing okay like that, nigga.
He could be in a position. He's obviously in a position he could probably look out to do something for. You know what I'm saying? Had she not been that, you know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact,
who knows?
And that'd be it right there. You never know what somebody
don't burn a bridge or block a blessing because you on that bullshit.
Jackie Harry, shout out to Jackie Harry. She was talking about when she was on 227, how she wasn't very. It was like a show back in the 80s, y'all know. How she wasn't very nice to like some of the people working on staff. And one of the people who was like assisting, like going to get coffee and shit, was Kenya Barris. And for those who don't know, he's the guy who wrote Blackish, Grownish, all the spinoffs for those. Even did You People that just dropped on Netflix. And she's like, maybe that's why I can't get no roles now, because it's like you gotta be careful who
hey,
you.
Man, real quick too,
with.
man. I see a lot of folks talking shit about You People and particularly Lauren London on it. Y'all gonna leave Lauren London the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna leave her the fuck alone. And I mean that.
Y'all, man, look here, got me.
I'll fight about Lauren London. I mean that.
She was in there looking gooder than the government check. First of all, talking about she ain't that big. That's all right. She look better than your bitch.
Who said that? Who said big?
These frail niggas. Them frail niggas. But then too,
I end up making his face at least once a week, bro. It's just
we won't start none of them niggas. Them niggas don't lift enough.
Exactly. And bad
Leave Lauren London and Jonah Hill alone, man. Them two of my favorite folks in entertainment.
And then too, they didn't even kiss in the movie.
No, they didn't.
That shit was CGI.
Yeah, that shit was a little weird, but I'll take it. Loyal.
Hey, I ain't mad at her, because if you don't want to kiss a motherfucker, you ain't got to. That's why we got science.
Man, if Amaretta can be loyal to a man in prison for 20 years, Lauren London can do her thing. Hear me? Loyal.
No, she left him. She did.
She did. Shout out to her.
I'm proud of her.
Shout out to her.
Don't hold me down, because I would not do the same.
She tried, man.
Nah, that's a level of loyalty I don't want, because now you're getting into stupid.
You see what Janet Van Dyne was doing? She said she got needs. We talked about that.
Man, look.
Janet said she got needs.
Janet was come
on, 30 years? 30?
Look, folks, forget. Yeah, hey, who is Kane? I mean, what the first thing he said? Who do I need to be? Who I need to be?
Exactly. The conqueror. Come in many forms.
You look like, my man. You look like, ma'am, you need some conquering. Ass on the wheel. On the wheel right now.
It's Kang. The other variant, Kang Dangling. That's the other variant, Kang.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that one lady who's leading troops though.
Yeah, we talked about. We don't need no co-hosts. Be quiet, Saint.
That Neff over there.
Yeah, Saint here. We want to get on the podcast. Man, back up.
But yeah, man. Hey, just be nice.
For sure.
That's nice. It. Be nice.
Be easy. Be easy, man.
That's what my daddy always say. Everybody go wherever you go. For those who don't know, my dad's a preacher, right? That's why I can tap in there now and then. But my dad's known for saying people don't have to be nice. And when they are nice, they don't have to be nice to you. So I appreciate you for being nice. So be nice. It don't cost nothing. Now, if somebody getting wrong, tighten their ass up. But don't be just mean for just no reason. Stop that. Because you never know who that person is, what they're going through, or if they might turn around and fire your ass up. Now they got you feeling bad. Because we them type niggas.
Thing is, if we ain't gonna go too deep on this right now, we got other shit to talk about. But if you out here just being outwardly mean, unnecessarily mean, you got a lot of shit going on with yourself. You need to tighten the fuck up on. Should nobody have to tighten you the fuck up. You need to check yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Projecting.
There it is. Tighten the fuck up, man. Be all right.
But yeah,
it's all gonna be all right. Believe that.
Speaking of be all right, guess who else is all right? Brittany Griner, because she back.
Yes, sir. Welcome on.
We started the sports real quick. Y'all like that little transition? Yeah. Brittany Griner, she did a nice photo shoot this week. Good to see her back in the uniform with a big ass smile on her face, which is very understandable after being locked up for as long as she was. So I know everyone's excited to see her back playing this year.
She definitely her first game.
They said she's gonna be tired. She's gonna be tired as fuck. They said Brittany Griner was out there looking like Kyle Kuzma. Facts.
She did. Facts. That fade, but that temp was clean.
But she gonna hoop though. First shot, for sure. First shot, crowd gonna go crazy.
I mean, and that's gonna be a very well publicized game, which I don't know why they don't publicize every game like that. It doesn't get the build up that the NBA does. So they ask about viewership. It's like, hey, pub this. That'd be great.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll do what they expect to do or better. Like, I wonder if the view, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it'll do better just because it's Brittany Griner. It's a story behind it, which is the main thing that keeps the NBA alive, is because they make storylines behind the players. And if they presented more storylines behind the women, I think it'll be a little bit easier to follow along with the sport. They don't really publicize the storylines.
I still think
what's a rivalry in WNBA? Do you know?
It's folks that watch WNBA know.
We don't know. I mean, pretty sure, but we know about every rivalry in WNBA.
Too many men in America, bro, that don't care to see women playing basketball. I think that's just
that's also a bit of it too.
Yeah, but also the basketball purists, who actually like basketball. Like, I wouldn't call myself that, but people like Kobe. Kobe was a huge fan. Kevin Durant's a huge fan of WNBA.
They said they'd be better than the men.
Yeah, because they got to focus more on fundamentals and stuff and technique versus guys who get away with pure athleticism. Yeah. So they just need to do a better job of promoting it, like Katie said, creating storylines, because they do the same with every other game, every other sport with the NFL and all this stuff. Showcasing players, these storylines and stuff, the constant conversations. Because I watch Undisputed every day. Yeah, so there's a lot of opportunities to bring it up.
What if they so you got like the dude that be calling out like the travels and shit on Twitter and shit. So what if the NBA integrated both leagues and fixed that kind of shit? So they made niggas tighten up on their skills, or either you can or you can't. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Would that?
No, it wouldn't work.
Don't work.
It's just
don't work. Okay, well, maybe.
But a mixed league would be interesting though. It would be interesting.
Would it?
No,
a little bit.
No.
If they were strict on the rules like traveling and shit and all that shit, like the skillful shit that the women may not have issues with, but the dudes obviously have issues.
It's still height, athleticism,
power.
That's power. That's still part of it.
How much of that gets negated if you're breaking the fucking rules on a regular?
Giannis versus Brittany Griner. What do you think?
Yeah, it's
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if that nigga travel or not, bro. There's certain things. It's just you can't beat that.
It does matter if you travel, because then you know what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, it does, but they ain't bro. This shit gonna happen so fast, bro. Shaq versus Lisa Leslie. Come on.
Ooh. I mean, she was cold, but
they had to arrest Shaq after the first quarter.
Domestic violence.
Domestic, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, shout out to Brittany Griner. Can't wait to see her go off this year. We seen a tweet earlier that said, we traded Brittany Griner for John Wick, so she better go average 30. I see her averaging 40.
With that training she did over there, I think she gonna.
She's gonna have a new appreciation for life, man. So
she's gonna play a lot more joy, I guarantee you.
But yeah, shout out to her, man. Man, I don't know if y'all just saw, but I just got done watching the Logan Paul. What was that? Tommy Fury fight.
I was about to say Tyson.
This was his first time playing a real boxer, right?
But it was a balanced fight for sure. It wasn't like Tommy Fury just whooped his ass. Like Jake knocked him down in the last round, but Tommy won on the scorecards. And I'll give you the inside scoop. Shit, my brother actually flew to Puerto Rico to train with Jake for one of his fights last year. And so I would say he's a legit fighter, legit boxer. All state. Him and his brother were both all state wrestlers in Ohio growing up, so they're definitely athletic. Been training for years in boxing, so it was definitely a good match. So I know they're probably going to invoke that rematch clause. And now you see he got his first loss. You know, so a lot of people are saying all his fights are fixed.
Yeah, they set that up for a rematch to make you more money.
You're not wrong. But hey,
listen, if I was a celebrity, I would do my best, talk so much shit on Instagram and Twitter and all these other platforms just to get that check.
Man, I might pull up on Floyd. I might go get me some good security, my own security. I might pull up on Floyd and slap shit out Floyd.
You won't get close enough.
You ain't get that close.
Fuck it.
You won't get close enough. One, you won't get close enough. Two,
he walked past
nigga, you will miss.
Jake Paul got close enough. You know what I'm saying? He got into it with him that day.
Nigga,
Floyd let that shit happen.
That shit was scripted, brother. That shit scripted, brother.
One, your security ain't getting close enough.
Listen, I seen, bro. When I was in Vegas for my birthday, bro. I seen Floyd and his daddy there, bro. It was no way in hell I was getting close enough to them niggas.
You think so?
No,
I know so, bro. Like it was, bro. It was so many niggas. And them niggas was bigger than me.
Like, bro, like when he was on WWE, like in the middle of his career, he got in the ring and 20 other motherfuckers got in the ring with him.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't even for show.
Nah, he needed him because he punched the Big Show for real and broke his nose, and the Big Show took off after his ass.
Don't beat your ass.
And he's a small dude too. He's not a very. He's a very.
But the thing is, people don't understand how skilled the average boxer is.
Yeah.
You swing, that nigga's gonna be like, shh, like that on Spider-Man. Motherfucker punch, he's like, shh.
So he hit with that nigga, please.
Pap your ass
but
out.
If you could get close enough to catch him up behind him head, slap him on the side of the head.
You're not gonna get a fight.
And
that's what I'm saying.
And then you hit Twitter and go to talk and shit. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna get a fight.
Then you got to fight it. That's for real. Then
he gonna beat your ass.
He gonna hit that all body shot, so you can't get knocked out.
Like you really want to get your ass beat by a motherfucker who's 155?
Look, you get that check.
Nigga, you can get that check just for talking shit.
You feel me? Get you a couple of interviews like Charleston White and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody finna get in the ring with Charleston White, man.
No, it's some niggas that get in the ring with Charleston White for sure.
Interview every week, bro.
Bro, I know some niggas chomping at the bit to get in the ring with fucking Charleston White ass. Knock that motherfucking glass out loose in that ring.
See, niggas ain't getting no breakfast, nigga, because don't nobody love your ass, nigga. The kids don't respect you, nigga. But yeah, also that other fight, Natalie Nunn and Tommy Lee. You know, if you got a Zeus subscription, I don't even know if we want you to listen to this shit. You make bad decisions.
I don't know. We gonna start charging you separately. Since you subscribe to them, you better subscribe to us.
Yeah, so Natalie Nunn beat the hell out that girl on Saturday. So a lot of folks
said Shorty was drunk or geek.
They said she looked off, very off.
She thought that shit was sweet. Tried to pop a perk.
All I know is Natalie Nunn needed her ass beat because in the pre-match interview, one of them, like I think, press conference on Friday, why the fuck was she like talking onto the mic or resting the mic on her chin?
She ain't got no choice.
She could have held that motherfucker up. Like
she can't get, but if she get close enough to the mic, that motherfucker.
No, bro, free. She was holding the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
She was holding the mic. She could have held that shit out like this. She rested that motherfucker.
Probably just a natural.
Right?
Just a comfortable.
Hey, she probably fold the hell out some towels too. She probably some towels too. Throw that in there.
She could run the #1 laundry business in the world.
For sure. She can hold 2 towels.
That motherfucker folding tops on this bitch. You hear me?
Them bitches quick too. But that shit was funny when Charlotte, who was it? What's her name? Tommy Lee. When she walked up and like slapped the ass in the back of the head or something shit like that, and popped her ass. That shit was funny as hell. Then she got your ass beat in the ring. That shit.
But I know she could probably not catch a power clean with that chin, nigga.
She's not fucking around.
God
bro,
damn.
See, that's our fucking problem. We just talked about being nice and we just flame my ass up. But she's not a good person, so we all right.
Mm-hmm. That bitch chin like, yeah, that bitch got a stendo. She ain't got a dick on it.
Got some titties too.
Hey, goddamn. That big chin. That bitch chin long as hell.
Whole time she the naked chin from Family
Nah, she's definitely the crimson chin. I take that title from her.
No, she's the naked chin because she is negative.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll give it that. We'll give it that.
Factual.
Hey, I remember on all that when they had like the little piece of shaped head dude. Keenan played the piece of shaped head dude. That's what she looked like.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what she looked like.
Shit bad. But you know what else is bad? Nigga, a historic storm in Southern California leads to record rainfall, floods, and blizzard warning.
Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That shit over there.
Yeah, it do.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Shit.
Nigga,
Shit
it was
good.
fucking 80 degrees on Thursday? And then it was fucking 40 degrees on Friday.
That's this type shit that's
It's
causing
80
stuff like
degrees,
this.
it's 80 degrees out here, and it was snowing in California. That's a problem.
Climate change is real, folks.
I mean, we know that.
Problem. Shit is changing for sure.
But yeah, so Southern California is experiencing a powerful winter storm that's resulted in power outages, grounded flights, and road closures. The storm led to a rare blizzard warning being implemented for those in Los Angeles County mountains until 4 p.m. Saturday. Other areas of LA County faced power outages, severe flooding that left cars trapped in roads. Y'all shit.
Better figure it out. Better figure it out.
Captain, you know what? You know what it is? Captain Planet tired of y'all shit. Motherfuckers don't want to recycle. You're littering all the goddamn time.
I mean, yeah, California, a dirty ass place.
Real bad.
In some areas, yeah. In some areas,
I ain't finna sit right and talk bad about California. I frequent.
I mean, you know it's some
California,
but you can also be truthful now. You know it's some bad places.
California is so bad.
I just told you the truth. I frequent California. I ain't finna be goddamn sitting here.
Why you like California so much?
It's a beautiful place, man. It's open air compared to the South. All these fucking trees out here, man. Been looking at shit.
It's actually worse air though.
Yeah,
nigga, did you see what the fuck you said?
I'm talking about the visual, nigga. I don't like you. Know what I'm
nigga, fuck the visual.
The air is better here.
Nigga, that's a fact. Nigga, did you not ask me why I like California?
Nigga, the reason why you like it is invalid. That shit's invalid.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga said air so thick here, nigga. That is small.
I didn't say nothing. I said open air, nigga. I ain't saying nothing about the quality of the air,
nigga. Thought, boy.
I didn't say nothing about the quality of the air. I said open air, nigga. Like you ride the highway, you can look straight ahead and see mountains and shit. You don't see that kind of shit.
Small goddamn nigga.
All these fucking goddamn trees and shit around. Man, no, man.
Nigga don't like trees. The shit that help you breathe.
It's just a different.
Look at them motherfuckers.
Nigga don't like trees.
It's more vibrant. Listen, it's faster paced. It's more vibrant in the South. All that shit.
Look at this shit. Fuck ass photosynthesis and shit.
Kiss my ass.
I should chop all them damn trees down. I need to see some shit, man. I need to be able to see from here to there.
Exactly. That's shit beautiful, man. I love that shit.
Nigga, see nature. Nigga, the South in the fall.
It's the same as Arizona.
The South in the fall, nigga? Come on,
same
man.
shit.
I'm about to go to the jungle, man. I was just talking about that.
No, real talk. Like one of my dream trips is to go to Yellowstone.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the jungle. I'm big on that. I want to get the jungle.
I'm down to go just about anywhere.
I would go everywhere. I definitely want to go to Australia, but there's some parts I ain't going to.
Yeah, I do want to go to Australia as well.
Anywhere I can go in and get out without being strung up and harassed.
Speaking of Australia,
so minus
this past
Russia,
week,
you know what I'm saying? Do not invite me. No, in Russia. We're not going there. Any other place.
Russia, China. I fuck with Japan.
Actually wouldn't mind. It'd probably be a little rough in China. I know they don't particularly care for us. You know what I'm saying? It's hard as fuck to get around. It's hard.
But did you see like the USA team pulled up? They was calling niggas. Like this is pointing at the bus, calling niggas, just saying niggas.
I know my uncle went over there, and he's a little bit brighter than me because he about your skin tone, and he said he had a rough time getting help with shit, getting taxi, and getting food and shit. Yeah, because they just want.
I believe it. Yeah, they don't fuck with
them. Speaking on Australia this past week, happy birthday to the GOAT, Steve Irwin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
We ain't forgot.
We ain't gonna never forget.
No. Never forget that.
If you see a stingray, slap the fuck out that motherfucker.
On the top of the head, just. I know Steve wouldn't like it, but I'm sorry, bro. All Black Twitter was up for Steve.
We forever beefing with stingrays for sure.
He ain't bother nobody. He was swimming over the motherfucker, man.
That's all right.
I saw somebody talking about some shit today, man. Said truthfully,
a Ray Pack.
Truthfully, man, what it is. That's not his. You know what I'm saying? That's not his hood. He ain't had no business out there. If you get fucked up, it's kind of like the motherfucker said this. How many? The motherfucker said more people have positive encounters with sharks than they fucking know because they didn't eat your ass. If you out there and they shit. And they didn't eat your ass, that is a positive experience with the shark because they are out there. You know what I'm saying? That's they shit.
I know
it's
that.
It's like a motherfucker coming to your house. It's like a motherfucker coming to your house. And you know what I'm saying? And you kill a motherfucker and they like, damn, bro, fuck maze. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand why he was out there though. He was out there to film shit because he wants to raise awareness and money to protect motherfuckers like that.
Stingray don't know all that, man. You in my spot. What did you doing?
I know he don't, man. But and it's the way he went out, man. This man would catch 20-foot crocodiles like it wasn't shit. Yeah, and a bitch ass stingray.
A bitch ass stingray caught him.
A mark ass stingray.
Stingray wasn't such a bitch, was he?
And that's why it's forever.
That's why it's forever. Your connotation right there.
That's why
it's set me off, cuz. You really finna start set tripping, cuz.
and that's why it's forever up on a stingray. What are you talking about?
Hey man, listen, man.
I mean, I got the harpoon ready, cuz.
Facts.
Said something, man.
But that's also true. Listen, you don't stand a chance in their environment, though. That's also
I bet you listen.
Absolutely not. You don't fuck around in nature.
How many folks probably didn't know that a stingray could fucking kill you before they killed Steve Irwin?
I mean,
a lot of folks.
I mean, shit. I be seeing swordfish kill people. I mean, so shit,
bruh. Because deep sea fish, I've done it.
So that makes sense though. You can look at that pointy ass shit and figure that.
But the stingray got the same shit.
Stingray got the same shit on the back.
Because like a stingray will stab you and kill, and they do it to hunt and self defense. And most times, like when people get killed by swordfish, that should be on accident. Because you reel them in, they jump up on your boat and catch you in the chest.
Caught you, bitch.
I ain't fucking around. No, that ain't no accident. It said shit me. I ain't coming
nigga, somebody. Nigga said, tie that skull up, nigga.
Straight up. I ain't playing with you.
You thought you got me. Now I got you.
Nigga said, up that skull, nigga. They ain't bullshit.
Crazy. Think about it. You reeling them in. You ain't doing nothing but lining them up. You like, oh,
yeah. Nigga think shit sweet. Think fuck, nigga.
And nigga said, nah, it's going to take two of you. Believe that. The first one going down.
Go get a towel.
Take at least one with me.
Go get a towel, fuck, nigga.
Look, man, they always say if you getting jumped, you pick one and you whoop his ass. You do what I'm saying?
Focus up. Me and my daddy, we went deep sea fishing, and I was like, "Oh, this bitch big as hell." I'm pulling the motherfucker up, and I pull up half a fish. I was in the water, barracuda down there going down the line, tearing everybody's shit up.
Damn.
Then somebody caught that motherfucker, bro. The first a fucking barracuda, bro.
Hell no.
Boy, I said, God damn.
Ain't got no business.
I'll tell you, bro. I want to go whale watching, get in the water with some whales or something. I need to go experience that.
I would. It would be an awesome but terrifying experience at the same time.
Fact. I mean, it's just one of them experiences I just really want to have. I don't want to see a whale up close. It's like my calling. Ever since I seen them, I was just like, I need to go see them up close.
I would like to be on a very big boat when I do it. Because there was some
I wouldn't
women,
mind doing that shit from the air. You know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't be. I'd like to be on a boat. But because there were some women, because when I was on a cruise, we had like dolphins swimming along the boat. That was fucking awesome. So, but there were some women who was kayaking like in California, got ate by a whale on accident. I'm like, no, I need to be in a big boat.
Do y'all have any like? Is that your one like really dangerous thing that you would do, like that you desire to do?
Yeah, I want to go on like an actual safari.
Okay, I want to skydive.
I don't want to skydive.
No.
You too big to skydive.
Yeah, you too big.
Right now, I know. You got to be like 230, 240, I think.
And even if you're 230, 240, I don't even want to be at the
because the average motherfucker jumping with you ain't 230, 240.
No, like I would legit have a heart attack from some shit like that.
If I don't work up the mind to go up there, I'll be out once I get up there. But it wouldn't be nothing like I can't be pressured into doing it. I can't be trying to convince them.
I mean, I did go parasailing, and that was pretty cool. It was very peaceful up there. I'm not gonna lie to you. So
I feel like it's one of them things like it's scary. Like once you get over it, it'll give you like a different outlook on life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I did that. Because it's like your highest fear is like one of your biggest. And once you do that, it's like, okay, bet. Like now I'm really living. You dig what I'm saying? Like, okay.
You don't overcome
a major fear.
Cardiac issues running my family. I ain't fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think if you don't work yourself up to get up there, you ain't gonna have no like. You probably be at peace with doing it once you get there.
I'm not gonna work myself up to do that.
Okay, well, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some shit on the ground or in the water first. Honestly,
I'll definitely do some shit in the water because I can at least swim. I can't fly.
Yeah, facts. That's factual.
So true.
But yeah, man. But other shit we gotta talk about.
But other shit. Great transition.
I didn't have a transition. Hey,
that was a good one. I like that one.
Because it's fitting for this next topic. One of my favorite movies of all time. Honestly, it's in my top 5. It's Tropic Thunder. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Mm-hmm.
But came out in 2008. So Ben Stiller, he got a lot of attention this week because he was one of the stars in the movie. He's not talking about Robert Downey Jr.'s character. Who in the movie wore blackface. He was a character in the movie playing blackface. And it was addressed in the movie throughout the whole thing, talking about how bad it was and shit like that. But it was also fucking hilarious.
Very true.
And it's one of the few movies I have a physical copy of, which I also used to have a physical copy of Salmon, but we're not going to get into that right now.
Somebody said my name?
Huh? Who said something about old bitch? Oh. But yeah, man. Tropic Thunder is a classic. It's hilarious. Leave it alone. These kids, they just now discovering it, who try to cancel everything.
Bro, you know what? Listen, I do understand having an offense to certain things and how certain things that the historical relevance behind a lot of those things.
Because you know me.
Yes, for sure.
Because I hate that big gorilla motherfucker.
Which is a whole nother topic, and like I don't know. But anyway, I just feel like some things just need to be left where it was at. A lot of things wasn't relevant around that time. So it's like, if you don't know no better, how can you do better, right? Man, but also, it is a comedic film. Yeah, it's a comedic film,
and they're making fun of it. They're addressing it in the film.
Yes, he's not doing it to be black. He's doing it to make fun of people that do that. Actually,
thing is, man,
that was the part that goes.
Look, these same fucking people that be looking up shit and digging up shit. If a motherfucker dug into their past, they done did some bullshit too.
Facts.
And we gotta forget, these are kids who were just eating Tide Pods a year or so ago.
Come on, bro.
Like, motherfucker shaking hips on TikTok.
The lost generation. But at least they gonna get on their parents for voting for racist motherfuckers and shit.
They will do that. They gonna ride for the niggas for sure.
So it's a win. It's a loser. You know, it bounces out. But yeah, y'all leave Tropic Thunder alone. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's one of my favorites of all time. So many quotables. It's really one of the most quotable movies of all time. So yeah, get that in your rotation. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this food, man.
Let's do it.
So, fellas, this one's specifically for y'all. And if you know this, but a new study reveals that drinking Coke and Pepsi leads to larger testicles and more testosterone. Yep, that's right.
Coke and Pepsi done pay somebody.
You're probably not wrong, because
that shit don't sound right.
So, nigga said y'all drinking too much Gatorade, man.
You niggas drinking water? Fuck no, get this Pepsi, nigga.
Just Pepsi and Coke for your balls, man. You know what? You know how many niggas gonna run to? Come on, bro. That's
it's a nigga right now.
They could have did something a little less obvious,
bro. It's a nigga, bro. Listen, bro. It's a nigga right now who been drinking Coke and been trying to tell motherfuckers about this shit.
See, goddamn, I knew. I told you.
I tried to tell you.
Y'all niggas drinking that Sprite and Mountain Dew, niggas get Coca-Cola.
It's also a nigga that read that report and went and cleaned Walmart the fuck out.
Also very true. Why you buying so much Coke, sir? Mind your business, man.
Finna give himself diabetes drinking Coke.
Nah, nigga better have kidney stone.
Oh, God.
Finna fuck himself up, man.
Nigga, he gonna pass a kidney stone the size of a testicle.
For sure. I feel it coming.
Healthy? Niggas are getting healthy and drinking water and fruit
no,
juices.
No, you not.
No, you not. Nigga, I'm finna drink
not on my watch.
So hold on. So here's the story behind it. The Northwest Minzu University in China was attempting to determine the impact of carbonated beverages on fertility and sex organs in men. The study looked at 3 groups of mice, one that only drank water, another that drank different levels of Coca-Cola with another doing the same amount of Pepsi over 15 days. Tests on the rodents, including weighing their testicles and drawing blood. They were tested on day 1 as well as day 5, 7, 10, and 15. It was quickly discovered that the mice drinking Coke and 100% Pepsi compared to a mixture of Pepsi and water had a significant change.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, for instance, the mice that were given pure Coca-Cola had higher levels of the male hormone compared to the group that drank water. Study concluded drinking Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola could promote testis development and enhance testosterone secretion. Our findings provide the scientific basis for fully understanding carbonated beverage effects and their mechanism on development and reproduction functions of humans and how they benefit the prevention of prostate dysfunction and cancer. However, this contradicts previous studies that indicated sugary drinks made men less fertile instead of more, the new study suggested.
How do you weigh a mice nuts?
You know
That's some questions. It's some things like in this world, bro. We have questions for, but sometimes we don't need the answers. We leave that mystery at where it's at.
Yeah.
We just nope.
Yep.
That's I mean, you probably Google it.
But then who wants it in their search history? How do you weigh mice nuts?
Yeah, I'm not doing that, man.
That's a fucked up one. You might be trying to type in
yeah, you read a lot of shit right there, and that was the
I don't
one
know.
thing that stuck out to me the most.
You might be trying to find McDonald's. You type in M, and next thing you know, mouse nuts pop on your browser.
You do what I'm saying? Don't let nobody run into that on your phone. Don't let your girl.
Because you're not explaining that shit.
Fucking pervert. You're done. Your relationship's done.
You better
nigga. You like mice nuts? What the fuck?
You better have this article on standby.
Mm-hmm. This episode.
Yeah.
Really?
We got
you. Good reason to
clip this shit. Clip this shit.
This was in the New York Post. It was in the New York Post.
There you
go. There's some bullshit. All right,
but just for clarification, if you just out here looking up how to weigh mice nuts without listening to this shit and wanting to know the story, don't use us.
For you. Yeah, we gonna pray for you.
We don't use us to cover. No sir.
We ain't got no parts in that, brother.
I pray for you.
All right, man.
Yeah, I think Coke gonna put it on like a little slogan or some shit like Coke. We drop nuts.
Coke floats your boat.
Coke.
Drop your nuts. Go get that Coke.
What about Pepsi? What they gonna say?
Shit, Pepsi no.
Pepsi will make your nuts bigger.
Pepsi's for your testes.
There it is.
There you go.
Because there's a whole lot of anti-soda propaganda right now.
That's why they need that.
Sense.
Okay, man.
Listen,
Pepsi,
you got low test. Here you go right here.
On the call, they said we're gonna tell these folks this should make their balls bigger.
You got low testosterone because you left that Coke alone. That's the one.
It is.
That's the one.
There it is. Coke. Call that man.
Call us.
Yeah. Call us. Gang.
Call us, and then you can talk to me, and then I'm gonna say us again. Yeah. So you gotta talk to all of us again.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? It's full circle. Cut that check. Free in Atlanta. He can go pick it up.
Yeah, I'm right up the street.
Pepsi, put your balls to the wall. No, that don't be
it. We're gonna have to think about Pepsi because that's just.
Want them nuts to grow? Drink a Pepsi, bro.
Let the Pepsi flow.
There you go.
Fuck with the Pepsi Coke.
Yeah, we some bad motherfuckers, man.
And we're gonna make a jingle company, Cookbook jingles.
Yeah.
Like Jamie Foxx and them.
I was just about to say we call him Jamie Foxx first. Call that nigga up. Hey man, we need some help.
Plain white rice.
Stop playing with it.
But yeah, man. I don't know if y'all know this shit. Y'all know like the American diet is like the worst in the world.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Because I mean, I be knowing that shit, and I still be eating everything we got.
I mean, when you can go to Europe and bring some shit back.
Nah, I mean, yeah, ain't too much you can do. I mean, I had 2 different fast food burgers yesterday. They was both hidden.
I had a big beef today. The barbecue one.
Because you know the Checkers right around the corner from my crib.
That's the one I was at.
I frequency. You down. Crazy.
Yeah, I drove
I ate some Cracker Barrel pancakes today. Other than that,
you're a bad man.
Crispy edges, my lord.
You're gonna have a great week. I see it in.
It's been ordained.
That's the way to start the week right there. Cracker Barrel on Sunday. Now they serving liquor too. That's all right. It's a good thing Cracker Barrel ain't open late.
It's the Lord's work.
A Cracker Barrel that was open 24 hours like Waffle House would do numbers. God damn it! I done thought of some shit.
Shit,
call us.
But I think the niggas are still too much. I don't know.
You're gonna have to have one without the store for sure.
Yeah, drunk motherfuckers are still too much.
It would have to be just the restaurant, not the store.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, there's European food experts are saying the American diet is almost certainly making people sick. Foods in the U.S. are suspected of having a carcinogen ingredient called potassium bromate, which isn't allowed in human consumption in Europe, China, or India. Certain food manufacturers in the U.S. employ the chemical component, typically tiny crystals or powder, to fortified dough. Is estimated to be in more than 100 products. Professor Eric Milston, an expert on food additives at England's University of Sussex, told CBS News, "There's evidence that it may be toxic to human consumers that may even either initiate or promote development of tumors." The fuck you want us to do?
We can't do anything about that.
We can't do a goddamn thing.
Hey, let me get that chicken breast, no potassium bromate in that motherfucker.
Hey, hold
that.
Because it's for dough. So anything with dough in it, with bread and shit.
For dough. With dough. Oh yeah. Let me get that Sara Lee honey wheat bread, no potassium bromate, please, sir.
Hey, let me get a half loaf of pumpernickel with no potassium bromate, please.
Please hold that.
Hold that, please. But yeah, it goes back to
light potassium bromate, please, on that.
That's what we realize. It makes us so hard. You know, if you want to grow your own food, you only got certain seeds. You got chemtrails. You got fucked up water. You got fucked up soil. At some point, it'd be like, I want to care, but goddamn, how much can I really do?
Guess what you can do, though? Guess what you can do? The best that you can do.
That's it.
That's all you can do. Don't forget that.
That's it, man. America don't want us to be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
We finna.
I mean, I feel like we hit this every 2 weeks.
Folks don't want us to be healthy, man. Otherwise, we would have healthier options more readily available to us. And when I'm saying readily, that includes pricing. That would be more affordable.
Like fruits and vegetables.
There would be more fast food stands that actually had healthy foods and
even like in other countries like Qatar. Like everywhere else, like the food has healthy options. They're like the menus are so vast. Like a McDonald's here versus McDonald's everywhere else is.
You get yellow rice at McDonald's over there,
right? You get fried chicken and yellow rice.
Pharmaceutical businesses and companies depend on their food. They depend on that shit probably more so than anything else out here.
Because I'll eat something and I'm so in tune with my body, like. I will feel the information build up within like 5 to 10 minutes of me eating some shit.
Yeah, listen, America definitely creates their own demand.
Listen, I'd be very interested to see how many of them big ass like pharmaceutical companies and shit, how much of them like are invested into the fucked up like food, you know what I'm saying, like financially.
That's what I'm saying. They create their own demand. Like we gonna make y'all need us, so we gonna have parts in.
And because I was looking at like a thing
it's
about
a monopoly.
About medicines,
how many of them
cause symptoms and shit that you got to treat with another medication to keep shit going. Don't heal shit.
That's why. Listen, I don't know about everybody else. I'm doing a Jay Prince thing on accident. I ain't mean to do this. It's just a habit right now. My bad, brother. I ain't threatening nobody. But I be on the herbs and shit, man. I be looking up more organic ways, and like I said, it probably ain't the perfect way to do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't probably the best versions of this herbs or spices or all these other things. But I do try to look up home remedies on how to do a little bit more shit, just instead of relying on medicine a lot of the time. I know it's some things you can't replace medicines for. But just like being sick, instead of taking Mucinex all the time, like let me go look
vitamin D, zinc,
like ginger, like making some kind of tea or making some kind of paste or finding these home remedies that have been passed down and kind of been lost. Losing recipes. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of stuff. It's all kind of stuff out there that I really try to go out there and like my mom, she was she's talking about her stomach and stuff. I was like, Mom, you know what I'm saying? Well, you've been taking your ginger, kombucha, like all these probiotics natural probiotics that you can put in your body that can help you alleviate a lot of those things that you feel like you have to take medicines for. And medicines don't really do anything but block the pain sensors a lot of the time. It don't really solve the actual problem.
That's what people like. Everybody know, like my body is fucked up. And people, you take this, you take that. I was like, no, because one is doing more damage to my body. And it's not treating the actual issue. You know what I'm saying? So I just reduce what I eat and stuff, because I can tell you if I eat that in 5 minutes, I might not be able to walk because my knee's gonna hurt so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because the inflammation build up.
And this is one thing. Like I think, and this is one thing I'm trying to do just a little bit more. To every month, just have a week of like detoxing, of like cutting out, like if you like me, like I drink caffeine pretty much every day. Like just have a week of like no caffeine, like no, artificial sweeteners, no, like those things, like really like, and then drinking like your ginger, cucumber, and fruits and stuff like that to really give you and high fiber diets and stuff like that to really just
that's a lot of things a lot of people don't do.
Yeah.
a lot of fiber.
Yeah.
You need that shit.
Even if it's just 2 or 3 days, I ain't saying take a whole week and be on the extreme side because it's sometimes not sustainable for people. That's something I want to talk about too. Just sustainability in general, but that's another subject. But just finding something that you can do to really help reset a reset button for your body, especially if you know you're putting in all this.
But
junk
the thing
and stuff
is,
like that.
and we know it's hard to maintain, but just a healthier diet overall. You know, consistently keeping it's hard for me, like keeping like actual like fresh fruits and veggies like in my diet consistently. You know, by getting them and not letting them go bad and shit like that. So
I think
definitely feel a difference when you consistently eat them versus you consistently eating bad.
If you can, I think if you can get to the, and I don't know where I heard this from, or maybe I just kind of thought about this myself, but I think a good range, like about like 70 to like 90% of your meals are like healthy, and then you like in a good range, like in a week, like so, like either like 5 out of the 7 days or like 6 out of the 7 days. If you can get to that point where you eating healthier choices,
I say even man. We was talking about it the other day, man. Too big thing. We need a lot of us, especially in our community, Black community, need to reevaluate. You know, I don't know if redevelop or reestablish. I don't know which word I'm going for that, but either way, we need to most definitely reevaluate the relationship we have with food. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have just. I think most people, not just Black people, but especially, I know one thing in the Black community, like we were talking about the other day. A lot of us overeat just due to being taught that we don't waste food at all. Like fuck that you're full. You still got shit on your plate. You're eating that. You know what I'm saying? That shit. That's a very unhealthy habit. Like that shit has led to obesity. I'm sure on a large scale. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the point where it's like you really not. I mean, it's okay, I guess, to eat for enjoyment to some degree, but too many of us, that's all we. You know what I'm saying? You eat for enjoyment and like emotional, and mental satisfaction, taste satisfaction. But that shit is to fuel your body and to keep you alive. You know what I'm saying?
Like that. And that was me for a big part of time. Like when you accomplish something, you do something big, you want this big feast. Like
that's what you taught.
Not necessarily you need, but I mean that shit goes back into like 13,900. You know what I'm saying? Like for years and years and years,
decades,
you eat huge feasts when you celebrate these things. And like I said, it ain't always that, but you can really transition that into let me give my body everything that it needs instead of all this junk that you can kind of put in.
Even as far as like cravings, like if you craving something sweet, like last week I bought a cookie. Like last week I bought a cookie, and because I had just a crazy sweet craving, that shit was cured with my first bite of that cookie. That craving was satiated. Yep. I still ate the whole goddamn cookie. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta be more aware of that, being more controlled, because it's like I said, it's discipline as a motherfucker. I have a cousin who's a bodybuilder, and like the shit he told me, like how he eats and can't eat, like if he has a sugar craving, he just chews gum. And that's like the only thing sweet he eats. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard
about
that,
man. It's really as simple as like, if you don't put bullshit in your body, eventually you have no bullshit to burn through. You do what I'm saying? To burn off, rather. And you just emotional. You working through good shit. Like it's just as simple as that. But it's so hard to.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Now you feeling your body with 93 versus the 87.
Yeah, but like I said, if you think about it better. If you think about it on a weekly or daily schedule, you think about
Hold on, Katie, folks missed that. Folks missed that.
Oh, go ahead.
Everything work better when you doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Fellas, ladies,
he ain't lying.
Don't let me tap in.
Might not need as much of that maca. You still take it, but you might not necessarily need it. You know what I'm saying? Might not necessarily need it that much.
Ladies, hey, the better you eat,
yeah, man.
The better you gonna get 8. Okay.
Factual. Hey, but what I wanted to say, and just to end this topic real quick, if you can start on a daily basis, if you know you eat 3-4 times a day, like try to make 2 or 3 of those meals super healthy, as healthy as possible. Not necessarily it has to be like the best option, but instead of going to Chick-fil-A and getting a chicken sandwich, just get a grilled chicken sandwich. Make it a little bit simpler. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to do it to an extreme. Instead of getting those fries all the time,
get the salad. That's what they offer. The salad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Instead of drinking, a Sprite, suck it up. Get that water.
Get that water, man.
Get that water in. Just try to make a couple choices a day, and then that's how you build good habits. And you just go from there.
Just focus on a habit a week, man. Like a habit. Yeah, a habit a week. You know what I'm saying? I saw somebody say, get up and make your bed every day. Get up, make your bed. We say, I was watching an interview with this dude, the dude that actually killed, the one that pulled the trigger and killed Osama bin Laden. Yeah. He was on an interview on Joe Budden's thing here recently. And he was saying when he went to what was it? And it's gonna tie into what's on my play later. But he was talking about when he couldn't swim, and I guess he had to go to. He was in some class with like before he went to the SEALs and all. He was in some class with like world class swimmers and shit. Like it's a hard class. It's one of the hardest swim classes I guess you could take, especially for a man that can't swim. Mm-hmm. So it was like 8 months. He said a trainer or whatever took to him. He liked him or whatever. And he was talking to him one day. He was telling him how hard it was going to be. He was like, but I don't even want you to think about like the it was like 8 months or whatever that was going to take. He was like, I don't want you to think about 8 months. All I want you to think about every day. He was like, just get up, think about what he said. Get up on time, make your bed, brush your teeth. That's 3 wins to start the day right there. Boom, right off top. You do what I'm saying? Then you make it to where you got to be on time. Boom. That's 4 wins right there, right off top. You know what I'm saying? You're not even, so you're just stacking the moments. You're not even, you know what I'm saying? You don't think too far ahead. Just, yeah, man, we're going to get into it. But yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
I ain't going to go too deep right now.
I like that.
Yeah, man. All right, so real quick. Now, we all about making better choices. You know, being healthier and stuff. Shout out to Saint nephew over there.
Twerking over there again.
He's not twerking. Stop saying my dog twerk, bro.
Your dog we want folks to make better food choices and stuff, but I don't know if this next topic is a better food choice or not. A new company is now offering plant-based salmon as an alternative for people who prefer to eat fake meat. The fake fish is made out of plant cells, ocean, algae, peas, and soy protein. So as demand for alternatives grows, so do names like Plant Fish, Sophie's Kitchen, Gardein, Good Catch. Hold on, KDB, still you making a lot of noise.
Not bad, brother.
And Toronto-based startup New School Foods, which specializes in plant-based salmon. So we spent the last 2 to 3 years developing this completely new technology that allows us to create muscle fibers entirely from plants and then reassemble that into larger structures like cuts of meat, said Chris Bryson, co-founder and CEO of New School Foods. The company claims it looks, cooks, tastes, and flakes like ordinary fish. We can't confirm because it's not for sale yet, but unlike most plant-based meat products, which are pre-cooked, ground, and often formed into patties or nuggets, this is whole and raw. You can cook in your kitchen and watch it transition from raw to cooked, unlike most of the meat alternatives that are out there today, added Bryson.
You see, I called the police on them folks already.
I appreciate you.
I called the police on them folks already. If it ain't meat, stop trying to make it meat. Eat your motherfucking size.
Eat your size, man.
Eat your size,
I was at Trader Joe's today and went to Sauceries right after, and they both had like plant-based chorizo. And I was like, you know what? That's not for me.
That's not for nobody. Stop trying to make
because all that soy is really not good for you, especially
and that's something we want to talk about. That you don't even know what's in these plant-based, because there's other shit that keep that shit combined together to make it like meat. So why would you take something that you don't even know what it is completely? You just know it's plant-based.
You're trying to be healthy and you're eating arts and crafts.
Glue and shit. It's glue in that shit for sure.
For sure, because they think it compact together.
Bro.
These bullshit fibers.
You chose a lifestyle that you wanted to live.
Eat them sides.
Stop trying to dibble and dab and come back to your ex and shit and kind of like, you know what I'm saying, trying to find somebody like your ex and, you know, oh, this person's like this, but it's for me. No, that person ain't nothing like me, baby. Ain't gonna never be me. You understand me?
You're trying to serve 2 masters, huh?
Oh, hey.
You want that? You trying to fix that meat craving? We trying to help? No, choose you this day. Who you will serve?
You did not want the meat and what comes with meat, and because you felt like that was unhealthy for you, so you go get some imitation shit.
Oh, so you can still act like you get
So you can act like you in the crowd.
You want all the benefits, but none of the repercussions.
Oh yeah, no,
nigga.
Ain't no such thing as half thing. Ain't no such thing as halfway crook.
Hey, talking about, listen, y'all vegans.
Like your granny used to say when you was playing our house, you the in or you out.
Exactly. Y'all vegans.
Stop running out the house.
Stop trying to make shit appealing to folks to switch over. If you want meat, just eat like regular motherfucker.
On the grill.
Yeah, exactly.
Come holler at us.
If you want to be a herbivore, you just go over there. Do your thing.
That's fine. That is fine.
And that is okay. Listen, we respect your decision. We just hate that y'all try to dibble and dab and make shit what it ain't.
All this imitation shit got to stop.
Fact shit. Cap, we don't do that.
We'll take it back to last episode. Having no motion over there. So y'all trying to imitate some shit to kind of get some motion going. Nigga, no. Stop it.
The salad ain't got no motion, man.
None. The rabbit
thing is, I enjoy a great salad as a side.
I do not, but I do like cooked vegetables. I do like cooked vegetables.
I like spinach salads. I don't like, you know what I'm saying?
I will tear a Caesar salad the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm just talking about I need to make with spinach. I don't really care for it with lettuce.
I would do it more in a wrap form. If it's like in a wrap, I don't know why. Like a lot of protein, spinach, arugula. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to arugula. That's another thing to slept on.
Arugula?
What is that?
But that shit better than lettuce to me, honestly. But
it definitely is.
Try that out.
You'll find it a lot more like baby arugula.
I'm about to say you can find the big box mixes that come in like Publix and shit.
Give me a good wrap tomorrow, good healthy wrap.
A little arugula, some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Put some beans, corn, whatever you want, tomato, whatever you want to put in there, cucumber, bell peppers.
That's a lot going on.
I was giving options. I was just giving options. I wasn't saying put all that in there at once unless you want that.
That's what I'm about to eat tomorrow. I'm gonna give me a wrap for sure. But
yeah. But yeah, hey, listen, you ain't with the gang. Stop acting like it. That's all I'm saying.
You talking about?
Hey, you chose that. Stay over there. I had some beef ribs on the smoker last week. Told them motherfuckers up
I had some turkey breasts. Y'all seen that turkey breast? I seen that turkey breast I cooked. That turkey breast hidden.
I ain't see it.
You ain't see it? I posted it.
You posted
that turkey breast hidden, bro.
All right now.
I had a whole turkey. I cut it down. I took the wings off. I'm about to put the wings in the legs in the slow cooker in a minute when we get out.
Make sure if you're cooking the whole wing, because the flat part gets soft. That little drumette piece, that's a motherfucker. You're gonna have to cook that one a little longer. Because I tried to.
That's why it's in slow cooker. I'm about to put it on low for 8 hours, somewhere around the 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, it better be in there.
Slow roll it.
Yes, sir.
Stroke it with the motion. That's it.
I pan seared them turkeys, them turkey thighs.
Free what you know about that, yo, boy. They love doctor, yes, sir. But yeah, man. You know, we talk about these fast food restaurants and people, you know, respecting these workers, but this shit hitting went way too far. This motherfucker here needs a mental evaluation. Because once you hear about what happened and what they did it over, you're really gonna be perplexed.
Oh, what we got going on?
It's only right.
Shit.
It's only right.
Christopher McClucken has entered the chat.
We're gonna talk about a place that's near and dear to my heart. Well, I was just at last week.
What is that?
The
Popeye.
Popeye's chicken.
What Popeyes undid?
Popeyes, they made a small mistake, but rectified it. Hold on, I'm getting to it.
Okay, let's see.
Down here in Augusta, Georgia. On Saturday, a 50-year-old woman named Belinda Miller made an order at a normal Augusta establishment. There was an error in her order that was enough to make her drive her vehicle into the restaurant, not through the drive-thru, into the physical building.
Brother, you need to send her a pair of them glasses. She feel strong about chicken than you do.
No, listen what I'm going to tell you here. So, according to USA Today, Miller drove her car into the east entrance of the building, as stated in the incident report. And do you know why? The staff corrected the error to the order before her swift decision, but Miller was still upset. Do you know what was left off her order?
What was that? The biscuit.
The biscuits were left out of her order at Popeyes.
God damn.
Not the chicken.
So Miller threatened the staff several times, calling and threatening to drive into the building, doing it nonetheless. And she didn't stop driving the car after entering the establishment until debris caused her to halt. An employee was almost struck, but luckily was not harmed.
And
I don't know how you can't get a lawyer to convince them people that you crazy.
I want to speak to something right quick. I want to speak to Popeyes, right? Popeyes means so much to the community.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well,
that this lady needed that biscuit so bad to keep her sanity that when she didn't get it, it was a tipping point.
But bro said she got it. She got it.
Then they
It was too late. It was too late. Listen, that was her saving grace. She said, "I need to get these Popeyes. I need to get all this Popeyes. I need to get these biscuits. I need to get this chicken. I need to get all this.
Probably all that damn piece of chicken or biscuit, bro. When it went to jail, mouth dry.
But listen,
and it wasn't from the biscuit.
But if she would have got that biscuit though, her life would have been changed. That's all I'm saying.
It's changed because now she's been charged with felony.
It was one way or another.
Now she getting no Popeyes for a minute. Now I guarantee you ain't selling that shit down the road.
Okay, because she's been charged with felony aggravated assault and criminal damage to property in the first degree. Them folks didn't deserve that. They made some mistake and they fixed it.
I mean, that probably wasn't the first time. I mean, being honest, Popeyes.
That's just a fair warning to all the fast food workers out there, man. Y'all make sure y'all shit, man. Nobody gotta be perfect. We're not asking y'all to be perfect.
But let me tell you, Popeyes came in. They be redeeming themselves because they came in clutch for me on Friday.
Well,
I went to a spot after work on Friday because it was a long week and fried chicken's a comfort food, but kind of like Free said, we gotta stop that. But I was hungry anyway. I went to a local place to check their hours. They ain't close to 8 o'clock. Cool. I pull up, they got a sign on the door that says, "Sorry, we changed our hours to close at 4."
Damn.
Rage.
What day of the week was that?
Friday.
How the fuck you close on Friday?
Time they opened.
Pure, unbridled rage is what was coursing through my body. But then I pulled up to Popeyes because it was up the street. And I was like, it's fine. I'm still getting my chicken fixed. And I pull out and make my order. And I'm cool. I'm like, all right. I'm doing that pat. I done left my wallet at the house. Sick.
No Apple Pay?
Popeyes then gave it to you on credit?
I pull up. I'm sorry. I left my wallet at home. She's like, you left your wallet at home? I was like, I can go get it and come back.
That was an older lady, right?
Mm-hmm. I was like, y'all don't take Apple Pay? She said, nah. She's like, I'm just messing with you, baby. Here, hand me that. She took the card reader and stuck it out the window. I said, there you go, baby.
Boy, I thought she gave it to you for free. I was
about to say, hey, there you go.
But, and you know what? I was upset, but I went home because I got a 5-piece, 2 can die. I opened the box, it was 7 pieces.
Look at
Lord, don't make no mistake. All favor ain't fair. You hear me?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't God.
Ain't bullshitting.
But yeah, so especially it was over the biscuit though.
Yeah.
The biscuit didn't cause a couple manslaughters.
Bro, hey, listen, it might have been something that she been going through that week, bro. She really needed that biscuit. That's all I'm saying. She was looking for Popeyes to really just hold her sanity together, and they didn't do that. So that was the tipping point for her that week.
Awful.
Yeah, but hopefully she gets some help because she actually needs it for sure. But yeah, that's wrapping up food. But on another food topic, we're going to slide into our new favorite segment, which is bullshit
business. Yes, sir.
This week, we got Starbucks. Come on.
This ain't the first time they've been on some bullshit.
Starbucks, come on back. You're a repeat offender. Starbucks recalls more than 300,000 bottled drinks for containing glass. So if y'all out here drinking them frappuccinos like I did as a youth.
Containing glass.
So the ready to drink vanilla frappuccino bottle drink is distributed by PepsiCo, and 25,200 cases have been voluntarily recalled. According to Daily Mail, the Food and Drink Administration found a foreign object in the drinks, which turned out to be glass. PepsiCo told ABC News the removal of these products from the marketplace is currently underway. The products are not sold at Starbucks retail locations. PepsiCo shares the impacted products have Best Buy dates of March 8th, May 29th, June 4th, and June 10th, all for the year of 2023. Now you caught yourself.
Definitely did.
How the fuck
do you get glass?
300,000?
They lucky I don't drink cold coffee. Free. That was the one. That was the one we missed out on.
Yep.
How much cold you don't drink cold coffee?
Because cold coffee that's not how it's meant to be drank. It's supposed to be old man hot.
I don't drink coffee.
Piping hot. I'm talking about so hot you burn your damn tongue. That's how I like my coffee.
No, it's not even enjoyable, brother.
Yes, it is. When you a vet like me in the coffee game, that's how you like your coffee.
Now I've been drinking coffee for 21 years, but I like.
But listen, I've been.
Y'all niggas ain't no real coffee drinkers.
You talking about 21 years? But listen,
don't name one of y'all niggas drink it black.
Yes, I do.
Should be
from time to time.
Y'all niggas drinking oil
from time to time.
Hey, listen, I've been 30, fuck nigga.
Listen, I've been drinking coffee since I was 5.
When y'all find out where they taking that lady for her mental evaluation, y'all need to go to the same spot.
Nigga, it is well documented that I am not okay.
Yeah, you factual.
Y'all already know about me, so it's all right.
Factual.
Wabbly dabbly. Fuck you, man.
Hell no.
Yeah, you rarely pop out with an E40 ad lib shit.
It is.
But yeah, man. But Starbucks.
Tighten up.
You caught it, but still.
Starbucks started with that damn chicken biscuit, that slow ass little chicken sandwich biscuit, whatever, breakfast sandwich, whatever it was that I had. They started with that shit. You lucky I don't drink them cold coffees because I would have been on y'all ass. I would have owned 5 Starbucks as of tomorrow.
But y'all called it, but because you still caused it this week, y'all are charged with
bullshit business, baby.
Bullshit business.
If you are a victim of bullshit business, call 1-800-BULLSHIT. That's 1-800-BULLSHIT.
And we will tell you how to file your claim for a nominal fee.
Yes, yes, we will.
Hit us up.
Hey, that shit worked perfect too. Bullshit. That's the perfect amount of numbers.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're wrong because it's 8.
How?
Math.
Oh, damn. BUL. Shit.
Bullshit.
Damn. You almost had it. You almost had it. Almost put me down with you.
Damn. Anyway.
All right. Well, yeah. What's on your plate, Katie?
Oh, man. Yeah, no, like I said, I was going to go in this little underrated, overrated little food segment. I got a little 2-parter. I'm going to make it quick, though. The first one, we're going to do the underrated, overrated. I think this is underrated. And I know Free, just predetermined, I already know Free has a certain feeling about this. And we've talked about this just because he's been predisposed to this too much in his life. But I think this is just one of the things when you go without it and you actually get to get it back, it's one of those things that you cherish the most. And it's motherfucking sweet tea. Sweet tea is underrated beverage, and I feel like people need to give it more praise. More praise. When you go up north and you ask for sweet tea and they give you tea and some sugar packets on the fucking side when the tea is cold, bro. The sugar can't even dissolve in that, bro.
Because Free, I don't know if you experienced it. We both did. Me and Katie both did. Even though I was only for a year, but it was like, bro.
I wouldn't have experienced it because I would never order that shit.
You don't drink
like I said,
tea, bro?
no, he don't drink sweet tea.
Against it, but like it got to be the last thing. I mean, even I would drink water. So at this stage in life, you're probably not gonna catch me drinking no sweet tea. I don't crave it. I never crave that shit. I never like.
Listen, brother.
I mean, I don't do it a lot, but every now and then.
Not even every now and then. And I'm not against it. I just never crave it. I don't really. It's not.
The warmer it get outside, the more I just want a sweet tea.
Have mercy.
I take so
shout out McDonald's because they in the South. McDonald's in the South only. Because they know they make some good ass sweet tea out there, boy.
Bro, that should be immaculate.
That should be straight sugar, but hey, boy, on a hot summer's day, riding around the city, get you a large $1 sweet tea.
You can't beat it, bro.
You can't beat that.
Light ice, because they will try to get you
You gotta get the light ice. Gotta get the light ice. Bro, I just think it's one of them beverages that people kind of, you don't realize, like, your granny used to make that and have it in a pitcher. People don't remember that. And you sit on the porch, you just drink sweet tea on the porch.
You don't realize how much time and love went into that.
Exactly. It's a lot that go into it. And I just think it's one of them beverages that you really, really just need to give more praise to and give more homage to, because that was the communion, if I will, for a lot of people. Just the conversation starter.
I feel like sweet tea, Kool-Aid, and along with Church's Chicken were planted into the black community by the CIA.
Now look here, I don't drink Kool-Aid no more, but you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna tie sweet tea and Church's Chicken together. We definitely ain't gonna do that.
I mean, I'm not opposed to sweet tea. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? You know you're not opposed to something, you just don't, you know what I'm saying?
But But
fuck with Kool-Aid, though.
Kool-Aid.
I do fuck with
I mean, because Kool-Aid
I'm
is
saying
very
that because Kool-Aid and Sweet Tea have the churches has its own. They've committed
churches. Honestly, churches
Kool-Aid
hasn't.
And Sweet Tea are responsible for a considerable amount of diabetes in the black community.
No.
You're not wrong.
Not Kool-Aid and Sweet Tea. It's the motherfuckers who make that motherfucker and put too much sugar in it. That's the niggas that's responsible. You don't have to do a motherfucking thing.
You have to put considerable amounts of sugar in Sweet Tea and Kool-Aid for them to be good. And no,
that's not true. If you follow the instructions, it make it all right.
As a Kool-Aid maker for my family, that was one of my chores.
How many cups of sugar you put in there?
Cups.
Yeah.
Nigga, what type of measurement is that? Nigga, we had a scoop that was that shit was easily a cup and a half. I would put about 4 scoops, a little lemon juice.
God damn.
I could put some 4 scoops,
syrup, boy.
Lemon juice,
sweet tea syrup. Sweet tea syrup.
But hey, my family was fucking with it. Nigga, hey,
niggas sipping on some scissor for you guys.
That video boosting. Voila, they go.
You do that after you drink it. That shit.
Listen, but
about 2009, we switched over.
She gonna have your chest on fire. That goddamn.
About 2009, we switched over to Crystal Light and had the Kool-Aid since.
For sure. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was in college. I came back home for a dinner. My mom was cooking. They made Kool-Aid, bro. I hit that Kool-Aid one time. I said, God damn, what the fuck?
She be like, oh,
listen,
boy, your vision got blurry.
Straight up. Even the pass out. Oh,
hey, what that Idris Elba do? God damn, what the fuck? I said, I'm good on that. Give me a big ass cup of water. Go with this shit.
Please,
God damn,
big cup, a mug of water, please.
Yeah, man. But shout out Sweet Tea, man. It's just that summer beverage, and it started to get warm outside, so I just wanted a little bit more. So I wanted to put that in there. My other part, and we're gonna make this real quick. Fuck them passport boys. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas. Just fuck them. I just wanted to say that. I just want to put that out there. We can have a whole different subject about them, but just fuck them.
Lame as shit.
Just want to say that.
Freeman's, what you got, man?
Man, some big shit this week. So I'm gonna just read that. I was having a conversation with are we giving? I'm not gonna get on names, but we had a it wasn't that crazy. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just I won't give the details that led to the conversation. But I was talking to a close friend of mine. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying, express just talking about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it reminded me of this reel. Anybody that follows me on Instagram and shit know me. Or even Twitter. You're more likely to catch some bullshit on Twitter, but I be on my deep shit, my thinking shit. You know what I'm saying? On motivational shit. So I post reels and shit a lot. I spend a lot of time watching them kind of videos and all that good shit. Posting that shit on my story. I saw one a couple weeks ago. This dude was talking about how he was like, pretty much his boy down. He was like, the past is just a thought. You know what I'm saying? The future is just a thought. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's real, essentially, not that those aren't real. The past is very real. It holds more weight necessarily than thoughts of the future because that shit actually occurred. But the only thing that's real, the only thing you have real control over is right now. So we were talking about this, and it made me just jarred up a thought or conjured up a thought, and I'm gonna just read out the message that I sent to bruh. It said, when you catch yourself getting anxious or nervous about the future, just remind yourself that the future is only a thought, and dead ass focus in the moment right here, right now in front of you. Not even an hour ahead, just right now, and what you can do right now in this moment to improve yourself and your situation. I just started this shit maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I swear it works. Then it's literally just a matter of taking action right then and there, which takes discipline in itself, of course, but it knocks off a lot of stress and anxiety. It reminds you of the level of power and control you possess in any given moment. We are the architects of our lives. We just lose too much valuable time crippling ourselves with anxiety or fear of the future and or depression and sadness. Well, goddamn, my eyes on fire. Somebody goddamn spit.
Talking that shit, boy. You spitting fire, motherfucker. Talking that shit.
It said we are the architect of our lives. We just lose too much valuable time crippling ourselves with anxiety or fear of the future and or depression and sadness dwelling on the past. So we lose the most valuable moments, which are the present, living in places mentally that are not real, that literally are not real. What's real is right now, and our power lies in the moment. So yeah, that's what's on my plate, man. I've been, like I told bruh, I really just been focusing on that a lot the last couple of weeks after I saw that video and just being more aware of that shit in the moment. Like when I catch myself, I'm bad about that shit. I overthink bad, and if anybody know me, I dealt with bad bout with depression and shit. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, I had a habit of just kind of dwelling on the past and shit. I think that's kind of where you get anxiety and shit and fear and shit from thinking and dwelling on shit that has not yet come, and you most times get depression and sadness and shit dwelling on shit that's already passed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we literally lose the only moment that we have to control and shape our future by dwelling on shit that's already passed or has not yet come. And that's the current moment, bro. And we all not we all, but a lot of us do that shit. So then you lose days. You end up losing those moments. You pallet those moments that you're losing, dwelling on shit and being. And it's okay because we all have moments where you. That's why I always say when you have them, but don't get stuck in them because you end up losing so many more valuable moments being stuck in shit that ain't real no more or that's not real. That has not even occurred. You dig what I'm saying? You need your past. You need all that, but just be better about being very conscious about being aware of the moment and just stacking up good moments. Like do whatever you can right now in the moment to help shape your future. Like don't stress about it. Don't freak out about it. And the past is gone. Learn what you can from it and let that shit go. But right now is all we got. You know what I'm saying? Right now is all you have real control of. And that's enough to shape everything that's to come. You do what I'm saying? So just go off that and just, like I told bro, don't even focus an hour ahead. You know what I'm saying? If you got to break it down to the, you know what I'm saying? Some of us, when you get more advanced, I'm not even there yet, but I'm sure there are people that get a little bit better about being able to focus on the next moment. But right now, for me, I'm just focusing on right now. Like when we get done doing this shit, what can I do right now that's gonna help me? Boom, I'm gonna get my ass on this treadmill and I'm gonna do blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna read, or I'm gonna do this right now. I'm not gonna think about tomorrow. Fuck, I gotta do this tomorrow, next week. Or how long it's gonna take for me to get here, there, man. What can I do right now that's gonna better shape tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? So just focus on the moment. Be better about staying present and just being aware. I know we hear that shit a lot. A lot of shit, I can't even say it's cliche or it sounds cliche because the shit real. Like it ain't like nobody just feeding us bullshit shit we've been hearing our whole lives. We just get to this age where it's like really resonating and making real sense. You know what I'm saying? At least for me anyway. So just be me practicing being more present in the moment and understanding the control and the power I possess in every moment over my own life has been a big deal for me. So I'm passing that on to all y'all because I love y'all. I want to see all y'all win and all that good shit. So yeah, try it out and see how it works for you.
For sure. I think one of the things my boss kind of tells me, and I interpret it a little bit different way, and, you know, in sales, he always says time kills deals, but also time kills action. You know, the longer you think about it, the less likely you actually do something about it. And that's something I just need to get better at myself is when I'm thinking about like, oh, I need to start doing this. Like, just do it. Like once that thought conjures in your head, that's when you need to start putting shit in action to actually manifest that and actually see, okay, this works for me, or how do I need to fix this and do that? But the longer you think about it and the longer you postpone, you know, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to eat better, but oh, I gotta wait till I get these foods in my house. I gotta wait till I get all this, and until I do that, I'll just kind of, you know, the longer you do it, the longer you procrastinate on those kind of things, the less likely you are to actually start. But if you just say, okay, I'm gonna eat better, I'm about to go to lunch right now and I'm gonna make a better choice right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, just thinking about in the moment.
Yep.
Because those are the moments that shape that next second, that next minute, that next so on and so forth.
My dad used to always tell me, if you think about that shit, do that shit. Straight up.
And I think people sometimes overcomplicate the doing.
For sure.
When it's
you can
just
overthink things, you know what I'm saying?
It's really
paralysis
just doing it
by analysis.
It's really just doing that shit, bro.
Ooh,
like,
man, say that shit again one more time for him.
Paralysis by analysis.
I ain't never heard that before, but that's a motherfucker.
That's another one.
Motherfucker like myself that will overthink some shit in a quick second. I'm talking about a lot of shit, and it's just not just as far as pertaining to like work shit or like task shit. It's even pertaining to like how I communicate with people and how I deal with relationships. Like just focus on the moment right now. Don't overstress nothing or don't overthink nothing, but just right now. Like just focus in on right now with everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit helps me for sure because I overthink bad. Like I'm working on that. So being
right
present in the moment.
Right there with you, brother. Right there
with you. Being present in the moment helps alleviate a lot of that stress and anxiety and shit. So
big fact.
For sure.
Maze, what's good? What you got this week?
I'm just following up from my topic last week, which, pull yourself up. Now this week is get out your way. It's kind of piggyback on what y'all saying right now, but it's like, like what you got to do. Now if you pick yourself up, what needs to be done. Don't make excuses for yourself. Because like I'm telling y'all the same things I tell myself, right? Don't make excuses for yourself. Don't say, "Oh, I can do this later." Don't procrastinate, which I'm horrible at doing. Get out your own way, because at this point, a lot of times the only person in the way of our own success and happiness is ourselves. So you can point the finger at other people and things like that, but I can't do this. I need to do this, or do it. Because I ain't gonna lie, Free got on my ass this week about ain't no trying. You do, you don't.
He said that shit every time somebody say trying.
It's like no, and that puts it into perspective. Like either you do it or you don't, or you're in, or no. The one is like, I'm not trying. I'm in the process of.
In the process of straight up.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
working on it.
Yeah. So get out your own way. Stop holding yourself back. Stop allowing yourself to give excuses for yourself. Because I'm bad about it. Like I'm one of those like with I've diagnosed ADHD, and I've always been bad about just waiting, putting shit off. If it doesn't have to be done, I won't do it. If no external pressure or influence to get some shit done, I will do it when I feel like it. And it's fucked me up in a lot of ways in life and still does.
I had my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was like, yeah, just get out your own way. Tighten up. You might, even if you got to put reminders around your house, wherever you are, like do that shit to get yourself where you need to be.
Bro, I had a self-dialogue, and I was just kind of thinking driving, and I was like, excuses are weaknesses that you choose to work on, that you choose not to work on. That's exactly what excuses are.
Don't get me started excuses because
no, I'm just saying an excuse is a weakness that you have that you choose not to work on. You can make an excuse about I don't have enough time. You can find enough time to do things that you want to do. You just choose not to do it, and you allow that to be an excuse. A roadblock is in your way. So if you have an excuse, it is just a weakness that you choose not to work on.
See,
work on that shit, and it won't be an excuse.
All my fellow Greeks know about excuses, and it's worded in many different ways. But when I learned excuses are monuments of nothingness that build bridges that lead to nowhere. Those who use these incompetent tools are masters and conquerors of no one.
Yep.
Because you got an excuse for everything, so you ain't never gonna get shit done.
Eventually, you're going to drop your nuts and put in the motherfucking work. Straight
Facts. That's what I said.
And that's for everybody. I ain't the best about it yet. I'm still working, but listen, nuts is getting dropped. Believe that around here.
Shout out Coke. Shout out Coke. Shout out Pepsi.
But with that being said, this has been episode 23 of the Cookbook Podcast. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Get on the YouTube. Come see our face. You want to see our face?
Come see our face. You want to see my face?
Our face?
Yeah, I want to see your face.
Get on the YouTube. Subscribe. Click the notifications on. And if you get on the Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, join the Facebook group. We got a Facebook group so you can talk to us, interact and stuff. But yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Share. Tell your mom and them. We ain't gonna let Free get on y'all ass this week. Y'all know.
Nah, not this week.
Y'all know
what to do. Hey, this shit dropped on my birthday. This shit dropped on my birthday. Y'all fuck with your boy. It's my birthday.
You know what I'm saying? Shout him out. Put something in the cash. Put
something in the cash app. And then you just meet me out. If you in Nashville, meet me out.
If you're in Nashville, that nigga say he gonna pin $1 to his shirt and walk around the city. So just walk up on him and like they just doing
actually, that's a historical black context too. Where it come from, yeah.
Hey, and this what we called it? March Motion Madness, whatever we call it. Get your motion on when we get to March 1st.
For real. We need to start a little campaign to just get something going, whether it's working out, getting something, you know what I'm saying, whatever you got to do.
You get emotion. Get you some motion.
And just let it be. If you didn't have a great February,
that's what it is.
Activity go.
Whatever
emotion in March and let that shit roll on.
Whatever you've been thinking about trying to get going, it's gonna start March 1st, and you gonna do that shit you gonna work on shit every day.
A couple days. We giving you another 3-4 days to.
No, this shit come out March 1st. No, once you watch this episode, this shit start
right now.
The shit gonna start.
March Motion, aka Motion Madness.
And as always, shout out to Even Odds Digital, getting your podcast game together. Hit them up, they get you right. And with that being said, it's the Cookbook, baby.
Thank y'all,
baby.